Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 is not just another year. It's a blank slate, a fresh canvas upon which you can paint a whole new picture of your life. But real change, the kind that transforms your habits, your income, your health, and your relationships, doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. And more importantly, it happens through clarity, discipline, and consistent action. The first and most powerful step toward achieving real change is deciding exactly what you want. This may sound simple, even obvious, but it's the step most people never take seriously. They drift through life hoping things will get better, wishing for change, but never sitting down to define it. The truth is, vague desires produce vague outcomes. If you're unclear about what you want, your mind has no target to focus on, no direction to move in, and no motivation to take action. Clarity is the foundation of achievement. When you're clear, decisions become easier, priorities become sharper, and your confidence begins to grow. Think of your goals like coordinates in a GPS. If you don't type in a destination, the system can't guide you anywhere, and it certainly can't get you there quickly. Your brain works the same way. The clearer and more specific you are about what you want in your career, your finances, your health, or your relationships, the faster your subconscious mind begins working to help you achieve it. Vague statements like "I want to be successful" or "I want to make more money" are not goals, they're wishes. You need to define what success means to you. Is it earning $100,000 this year? Is it losing 20 pounds in the next 90 days? Is it starting a business by August? Make it precise. Make it measurable. One of the most effective exercises you can do is to take 30 minutes, sit in a quiet space, and write down exactly what you want in every major area of your life. Ask yourself, if I could wave a magic wand and create my ideal life 1 year from today, what would it look like? Describe it in detail. What would you be doing for work? How much would you be earning? Where would you be living? Who would you be with? How would you feel waking up each day? The more vivid the picture, the more your mind will work around the clock to bring it to life. The clearer the vision, the stronger the motivation. Most people don't take the time to do this because they underestimate its power. They get caught in the trap of urgency, reacting to life instead of creating it. But the few who sit down, reflect, and decide with absolute precision what they truly want, those are the people who rise above average. They don't leave their future to chance. They define it, claim it, and then start working toward it with fierce determination. And it all starts with this one crucial step: decide exactly what you want. Once you've gained clarity on what you want, the next step is simple, yet life-changing. Write it down. Putting your goals on paper is not a trivial exercise. It's a signal to your brain and to the universe that you are serious about creating your future. A goal that lives only in your mind is like a cloud, shapeless, shifting, and likely to disappear with the next breeze of distraction. But when you write it down, it becomes tangible. It moves from your imagination to the physical world. It becomes a commitment. That single act turns a hope into a plan. There's something powerful that happens when you see your goals written in black and white. They become more real, more believable. Your brain begins to engage with them at a deeper level. It starts to look for patterns, connections, opportunities, even when you're not consciously thinking about it. This is not just motivational theory. It's rooted in neuroscience. The act of writing activates the reticular activating system in your brain, the filter that helps you notice relevant information and tune out the rest. Suddenly, you start seeing things differently. You notice people, resources, and ideas that can move you closer to what you've written down. Your written goals become your compass. In moments of doubt, distraction, or discouragement, and you will have them, your written goals will bring you back to center. They will remind you of what you committed to. And more than that, they will allow you to track your progress. A written goal can be measured, adjusted, and refined. You can break it down into milestones, set timelines, and identify actions. Without a written goal, you're operating on wishful thinking. With one, you're leading with purpose. It's not enough to write your goals once and forget about them. Look at them every single day. Read them in the morning to set your focus. Review them at night to measure your progress. Carry them in your notebook, post them on your wall, set them as a screensaver, whatever it takes to keep them in front of you. Because what's in front of you, you begin to move toward. The simple act of writing your goals is not just a habit of successful people. It's one of their most powerful secrets. If you want 2025 to be your year of real change, don't keep your dreams in. Big goals often feel overwhelming. That's why one of the smartest strategies for real progress is to break every major objective into a series of smaller, manageable steps. This principle is simple but powerful. Chunk it down. When you divide a large, intimidating goal into bite-sized tasks, you make it achievable. Instead of feeling stuck or unsure of where to begin, you gain clarity and momentum. You start seeing the goal not as one massive leap, but as a series of small, deliberate steps, each one moving you closer to the finish line. Think of your big goal as a staircase. The top of the staircase is the end result. Maybe it's doubling your income, launching a business, or getting in the best shape of your life. That top step might seem far away right now, but you don't need to climb it in one jump. You just need to take the first step, and then the next, and then the next. By mapping out your goal into a timeline of daily, weekly, or monthly actions, you take control of your progress. You eliminate confusion, and with it, fear. Clarity breeds confidence, and confidence creates results. One of the most practical ways to do this is through reverse planning. Start with your end goal in mind and work backward. Ask yourself, what needs to happen right before I reach this goal? Then ask, what needs to happen before that step? Keep going until you've created a clear sequence of actions that begins where you are today. These steps become your roadmap. This process doesn't just simplify execution, it makes success inevitable. Because once the steps are in place, all you have to do is follow them, one by one, day by day. Breaking goals into smaller tasks also taps into the power of daily momentum. Each time you complete a small task, you feel a burst of progress, a psychological win. These small wins build self-discipline, increase motivation, and compound over time into massive achievement. Even the busiest people can find time to complete a small action daily. That's the secret. Consistency, not intensity, is what wins in the long run. Real change is never the result of one dramatic event. It's the accumulation of consistent, focused action, broken down into steps you can take, starting today. So now the roadmap is in your hands. You know what to do, not someday but today. Decide what you want. Write it down. Set a deadline. Break it into small steps. Take action every single day. Measure your progress. Eliminate the noise. And most importantly, never give up. These aren't just strategies, they're principles. They are the timeless truths behind every success story, every breakthrough, every real change. 2025 is not going to wait for you to feel ready. You have to move now. Real change doesn't come from information. It comes from implementation. You don't need more motivation. You need motion. Action is what separates those who wish for a better year from those who create one. And the best part? You have everything you need already inside you. So step forward boldly. Be clear. Be focused. Be relentless. This is your year. This is your time. Make the decision to change, and then back it with daily effort. You'll be amazed at how far you can go, one clear step at a time. Let's make 2025 the year you didn't just dream, you delivered.